Well, look what I found. This is a heater fan. Now I'm going to tell you where I found it. I was over here and I walked by here, and when I did, I knocked over a few of these things that I have sitting over here in the corner, and fell down, and it moved this door, because I normally keep this door open. So it moved the door. Well, when it moved the door, I realized, wait a minute, I have a fan back here. What it's made to do is blow in against the heat box and then blow hot air out the top. Well, I never used it because the heat rises out the top, and even if I turn the fan on, I didn't notice it to be any more, so I never used the fan. Well, I forgot all about it, and it's made to take heat. So I am going to try and somehow figure out how to make this work. This is the intake. That is the out. Got a variable speed fan. If anything, all I'd have to do is possibly put a piece of tin right here just to kind of deflect any heat that's going to hit right on the motor and the control, and this may just work. Now I don't see what the actual CFMs are, or not CFMs, but the where the hell is it? No, I don't see anything in there. So here, bear with me for a minute. I'll plug it in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I know you guys all seen this stuff before. It's not a big deal now, is it? Not really. But it could very well make work for me a lot easier. Alright, it's quiet. Takes a while because it hasn't been running in 2 years, 3 years. Oh yeah, that blows out a nice amount of air. Maybe a little too much, but because it is adjustable, I think it'll work. So all I have to do is get this in front of the duct. Now I have some square ductwork. Yes. And I believe I have square to circle. 6-inch. Which means I can take that fan out of there, come off of that with the 6-inch to square adapter, and then hook that right up behind the square and get rid of all that crap and be ready to go. So I am going to look. It takes a few minutes to just to rig it, and if it works, I'll make it permanent. So I got to go out back for a minute and look through my my ductwork. So I'll leave you guys in here only because it's cold out. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm going to take you with me. Yeah, let's take a walk. Got to go over here. That I got to fix this summer. That was supposed to be so the vines and ivy and all that and weeds can grow all over the top of that. That's all like a no-seam netting. But I just can't seem to get anything to grow. So I'll probably just take that down, build a frame, put some camouflage net up there and give the boys some shade, because that is not working. It's been a couple years, the shit just doesn't want to grow. So anyway, there's that. I was actually going to make a wind turbine out of that. I had it turning, but I was only able to get about 3 amps out of it, which really wasn't going to be doing much for me. And that was at a real good wind. A normal wind, 1/4 of an amp, 1/2 amp. Alright, so this is what I was looking for. go on. This will give me my gizmo. I have more ductwork here if I need it. I even got some more square pieces on it. Oh, what's that one? What's that one all covered up with ice and snow and everything else? It'd be easy to get if I didn't have this damn pile of 2x6s or 2x8s by whatever. Frozen. So let's see what we got here. Sorry guys. You know, I'll bring that in just in case. It's a piece of square stuff. There. Okay. Here's a bucket. It's got an on-off. It's got a 3-inch opening. I was actually going to use that as a water reservoir for the garden with fertilizer, so I could just open it up and let gravity feed fertilizer, which that would all be mixed in. But I never got to that either. So, but I want to actually move this thing, all right, because this would be more yard if I was able to move this and put it over there in that hole. I'd have a nice little bunker. But as easy as it is to move, everybody wants to make a project out of it. Now, when I bought, not this one, but at one time I bought a truck body like this. Actually, it had an attic on it, so it was a little bit longer. They drove the truck over to me. I cut off the U-bolts with a torch. I took the car carrier that they left there for me to use. I pulled it off the frame onto the car carrier, drove it to the property where I wanted to, where on the property. I was already on the property, but where I wanted to actually place it, and I put it down. It's not a big deal. A good sized car carrier and a person that knows how to work it can run this in 20 minutes to where I want to put it, but they just make a big deal out of it. It's not a car, it hasn't got wheels, so the idiots, are kind of like, oh, what do I do?